Me and four of my friends were at the beach and we were playing ball, having fun, like swimming. And then two of my friends took out their shirts and two of my friends kept wearing their shirts. I was contemplating whether I should take out mine or continue wearing mine, and then in the end I took off. We continued playing, like nothing was too crazy. I even went for like a cold approach that day and it succeeded, surprisingly, considering how I looked at that time. To be honest, it was just a very fun day for me and my friends. We all said like, oh yeah, we should do this again. As I was on the way home alone, the boys started to send like the photos that they took, the videos that they took on that day. And I just couldn't help but to feel disgusted at how I looked. I was a very skinny, it's kind of like skinny fat guy. And when I look at that, I was like, holy shit. Like, I had to change. I don't know why, but when I saw that picture, I was like, I didn't believe that was me. Like, I genuinely didn't believe that was me. Andrew Tate was popping up at that time, so I was like watching content about Andrew Tate, Hamza. So, like, imagine me feeling like that shame, and then like me consuming the kind of content that shames on those kind of people. Like, you can imagine like how shit I felt looking at that picture. I tried going to the gym with one of the friends that took off their shirts. And then it only lasted for like 3 days. Yeah, embarrassing, but the good thing was that I at least stepped into the gym. Like, for me, the gym was something that was like out of my reach. Like, I felt like it wasn't for me. And to have that first step of stepping into the gym, like even with a friend, I feel like at least that was progress, you know. It's like from 0 to 1. If you're a skinny guy and you want to achieve your dream V-taper body, click the first link in the description right now. There's a high chance that your body type is the ectomorph body type. So if you don't know much about body types, there's like the ectomorph, the mesomorph, as well as the endomorph. So what are the difference between the three of them? Basically, the ectomorph, which is like the skinny body type, you will have like small wrist, small ankles, hard to put on muscle, hard to put on weight in general. And for the mesomorph, it's like the perfect body. Like, you lose weight easily and then you gain weight easily. It's the ideal body type in terms of like bodybuilding. And for the endomorph, it's the completely opposite from ectomorph. You have like big joints, you're probably like quite heavy, you have a lot of mass on you, whether it's like muscle or fat. So, and then it's very hard for them to actually diet down. And for guys that are like me, being the ectomorph, it's hard to put on muscle, it's hard to put on weight, yes, but the good thing is that ectomorphs tend to be like the most aesthetic. And for me, I train for aesthetics, which is like the V-taper. So being an ectomorph, there's actually a benefit for me. And you might have like limiting beliefs like, oh shit, why am I ectomorph? Like, I want to be a mesomorph. But the thing is, like, you are dealt with cuts since young, so you either play with them or you don't play. And since like you want to like build that V-taper body, right? So just play with them, you know. Like, there could be like a million things that don't go your way, but you still can achieve what you want. As an ectomorph, the only thing that you have to do to bulk, not the only, but like the most important thing, is that you have to eat a lot. And I know like this advice is very cliche, a lot of people talk about it, but it's the truth. Like, you must be on a caloric surplus, meaning like you must eat more than the usual that you eat, and then you will see weight gain. That's how it works. Like, it's that simple. But honestly, it's very difficult for like an ectomorph to eat a lot. Like, from young, I didn't eat a lot. I just couldn't eat a lot. I don't know why, but it just felt like I didn't really enjoy food that much, and then when I ate a little, then I felt very full immediately. So for me, bulking was like something super duper hard. If you're struggling with bulking, like tips that could help you is that you want to find pockets of opportunity to eat. So for example, when I was bulking, when I was like a skinny guy, I probably ate like 4, 5, maybe even 6 meals a day. And when I was in school, and then we had like a small 15-minute break, I would go and like buy a chicken wrap just for like the extra calories. So, and the thing is, you must do this for like a long period of time, maybe like 2, 3, 4, 5 months to even see like the slightest bit of progress. So that's why I think a lot of people give up as a skinny guy, like, oh, it's too much, like I can't do it. So I can understand if you have like this kind of excuses and beliefs in your head that you can't do it, because it's not an easy journey to go on, I'll be honest. Like, even for me, like, I'll be honest, like, actually during that time when I did go consistently at the start, I was very motivated because of like, and there was a girl that I talked to, and then she kind of like broke my heart, and then you know how that can be like very good motivation, right? And then I saw that picture, and then I was watching like Hamza and Jute at that time. So for me, I had like a very short period of time where I was very motivated, and that was the start of my fitness journey. Like when I started going like 6 days a week consistently, non-stop for like 2-3 months in a row. Like that's when I see like a lot of progress, and then like it started to like die down after that. So I really wish the same for you. Like if you can get that motivation from somewhere, that would be the best. But truthfully, like things are not gonna go your way 100%. Like the traffic lights are not gonna be green the whole way, right? So you gotta suck it up, and it takes discipline to go, bro. Like you need to know, like, discipline is doing the hard work even if you don't feel like it. So now that you woke up and then like, oh, the bed is so cozy, and then it's like kind of, it's cold, it's raining, I don't want to go to the gym. Like, fuck, bro. Like, what do you mean you don't want to go to, what do you mean you don't want to go to the gym? Like, can you still physically go? Can you still walk to the gym? Can you still like take the public transport to the gym? Like, yes. So like, let's do it, you know. That's the kind of mentality you need to have. And if you're going to like cope and be like, oh yeah, but then like I got this coming up, I have this, I might as well do this because like I already missed like my gym block, then fuck, you're not gonna make a lot of progress if you're thinking like that. I kind of went on a rant, but I think you know why I'm so like adamant about this, because I was like that. I had these beliefs and thoughts and excuses. That's why I didn't want to go, but I realized that it's actually part of the journey. If you have these kind of excuses, it's totally normal, and you shouldn't feel like, oh, your journey is being sabotaged because you have these thoughts. No, they are part of the journey. Once you've started to try to bulk and try to eat more, essentially, the next thing you have to do is to resistance train. So you can do that either by body weight exercises, calisthenics, or resist, or weightlifting. So going to the gym, racking on the 5 kg weights and then like lifting them. So why do you resistance train instead of like the conventional, like doing cardio, like push-ups, sit-ups, pull-ups? It's simple, because resistance train, when you actually like lift the weights and then you're like lifting like to your maximum potential, you actually tear your muscle fibers that you are targeting. Meaning if you're like doing bicep curls, like your bicep, that is actually the part that tears. So you might think like, oh, tear, isn't that a bad thing? Like, no, it's actually a very good thing, because when the muscle fiber tears, and then you know when you get that burning feeling when you do a bicep curl, and then like, oh, it's so painful, like that is actually when it's like tearing. So when it's tearing, and then like you finish the workout, or it's kind of like sore, the moment you sleep and then you recover, your muscle fibers actually grow back bigger and stronger. So that's when you actually see like growth, right? And then if you do that for a long period of time, it will naturally get bigger and stronger, like progressively. And for me, I didn't follow like the conventional like workout routine that every bodybuilder seems to go on, like the compound lifts, and then like the 3 sets of every single exercise. I just didn't resonate with that. But cause what I wanted was just to like attract girls. Like if I'm being honest, like I built this body just for like the purpose of attracting girls at the start. So I just wanted to like, okay, like show me how to become aesthetic, and then like that's it. I don't want to know anything else, right? So for me, if your goals are similar to me in the past, you just want to listen to like this advice. You go to the gym like a bodybuilder, but then you train specific muscles that make you aesthetic instead of like go for just train for like your health, you know. You want to train like the side of your shoulder. It's called the lateral delts. The lats, which is like the white part of your back, the upper chest, the traps, the neck. Yeah, that's it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What am I missing out? Shit. Yeah, as well as your abs. Yeah, missed that one out. So these 6 muscles, you have to train them like specifically. For me, like right now, okay, like back then I was training them like very super like hard. Like I go like 6 sets like every single like session when I train. And then like those like non-important muscles like my triceps and my biceps, maybe I train them like 3 sets. So I do double the volume of like the aesthetic muscles as compared to like the normal muscles. And right now it's still the same. Like sometimes I even like don't train arms at all, because like, to be honest, they are not that important if you want to get aesthetic. Yeah, sure, like it might help you like fill out your shirt and you might look better with your shirt, but for me that doesn't really matter. Like it depends on your fitness goals. If you really want to look good in a shirt, then you should train your arms. But for me, I didn't want that. I just wanted to look good shirtless. So those were my like that was my goal, and I did actions that lead to that goal. Yeah, don't overcomplicate things. Like just know what is your goal. Like for me, it was building a aesthetic physique to attract girls. So for me, it was simple. Like I was thinking like, okay, if I don't have this body, then I basically don't attract girls. And I was a total loser at that time, and I was getting feedback that I was a loser. Like no girls hold my eye contact, no girls texted me. So I knew like building this body, which it did yield me the results, by the way, definitely was something that I desire a lot. And I didn't like focus on anything else other than building this body. Yeah, so don't overcomplicate things. Yeah, as long as you're like bulking, eating a lot, and if you feel like, oh, I'm already eating a lot but I'm still not gaining weight, then chances are you are not eating enough, bro. Like you need to know, like as a skinny guy, it's very very hard to put on weight. Like you can try like the liquid calories, you can try like drinking more water for like extra. I don't know how the fuck like it works, but you just have to eat more. Like the best advice that I can give is every like pocket of like, if there are pockets of space throughout the day that you can eat, bro, just eat. Like it's not gonna be cheap, right? Of course it's not gonna be cheap, but it's like your dream body worth like the few extra dollars that you spend a day on food. Like you're gonna spend it either way, right? You're gonna buy like fucking drinks from like the convenience store, like sugary drinks and snacks and like sweeties. So like, bro, just spend that money on like extra calories that actually like align with your fitness goal, right? So after you like started to eat more and then you're seeing like the weight scale go up, then you just have to train like consistently 6 days a week ideally. Maybe you can start with like 3, and you'll see progress like eventually. And yeah, I just went to China recently, and before I went to China, I haven't been like training a lot, to be honest. Like maybe I went to the gym like twice that week, like the day before I went, the week before I went China, and I was there with a friend that also goes to the gym, and he wanted to sign up for a gym membership. So I was like, okay, like why not I follow him, you know, like why not I sign up with him. And then the moment we like started training, I felt fucking sore. Like it felt like it was the first time that I've been to the gym, that kind of soreness. And I think I might be able to relate with you because when I first went to the gym, the soreness was so crazy, like I couldn't even bend my arm after doing biceps. Yeah, I felt the soreness the next day. Like you probably feel the soreness if you're like a beginner the next day as well. And it's totally normal to feel like that, like feeling so fucking sore all over the place. But then we signed up for 1 week, right? And then I still went for like 1 week straight without any rest days. Even though I felt sore, like the first day we did triceps, and then like my triceps were so fucking sore, I couldn't even hold my bottle properly, like I couldn't even push properly. But then I still went like the next day to do like chest, which if you know, like you still need like the kind of like the triceps for it. So I still went even though like I felt sore. And if you can have that kind of like mentality, like fuck, even if I'm sore, I still can go and I still can do the motion. Of course, it's not gonna be as good as if you're not sore, but I don't know, having like that, going either way, even though like you're still sore, like you just have that psychological like benefit that you're like fuck, so like what's next, like what could be harder than this, like because honestly, like most people don't go when they're sore. I'll be honest, most people don't go when they're sore, and if you can be the guy that goes when you are sore, you're gonna stand out from the rest. So yeah, resistance train and bulking, that's about it actually. And then if your diet is kinda shit, you still make progress. If your sleep is like kinda shit, you still make progress. So just keep these two in mind. You don't have to like dedicate your whole life like, oh, how much protein should I need, how much fats, how much carbs do I need. Like you shouldn't be thinking of that if you're just starting out, you know, as a skinny guy. And if you can just eat a lot, then you'll be like moving into the right direction already. And then train, yeah, those are the two things that you need to know. Don't overcomplicate things. Don't think about how much sleep do I need to get. As long as you're sleeping like a normal human being, then you're good. For your diet, just don't overcomplicate things. If you can cut down on your sugar and sugar, alcohol and fast food, and you can just implement like normal food, that'll be the best. But yeah, you don't have to overcomplicate your diet. As long as you're eating like a human, then you should be good. The action step that you can do right now, like really like right now, is to sign up for a gym if you haven't already. Like if you watch this whole video and then you're thinking like, oh, should I sign up? Like I don't know if I should sign up for the gym. Do it right now. Like this is like the call for you to do it right now. You're gonna have like limiting beliefs. Every single limiting belief they have right now, I probably had them as well. I don't want to go to the gym because I don't have time for it. I'm too lazy. Like, okay, you might not say I'm too lazy because that's like something that your brain doesn't register. But I'm too tired. Like I don't have time for it. Like I'm too busy with school. I'm too busy with work. All these like limiting beliefs and excuses, they're all rubbish. Honestly, like trust me, the moment you sign up for a gym, you start doing what I've preached in this video, you will never ever go back. Like seeing the pump, fuck man, like the first few days when you look at the pump in the mirror, it's like, oh my days, like the feeling is so different. Like fuck, yeah, I'm actually making progress in something like other than video games, which is so fulfilling. So trust me, like the limiting beliefs they have right now, I want you to destroy them and actually start like today. Just start today. If you're still thinking like, oh, should I sign up for a gym or not, then I don't know what to say. Like if you're a pussy if you don't, like honestly, you're a fucking pussy if you don't sign up right now. Just go on Google Chrome, search like gyms near me, weightlifting gyms near me, and then you see like the gym near your house. Just click on it, sign up for a free trial, sign up for like their monthly package, and honestly, just go. Like, just as long as you step in to the door, you're already making progress, right? So you can like overcomplicate things like, oh, what workout routine should I go on? Like, should I warm up or not? Should I stretch or not? Like, you can overthink these kind of things, but trust me, the moment you step in, it's where you make progress. You see like people doing things, and then you can try to copy them. But yeah, like I have a lot of videos in my YouTube channel about building your aesthetic body, and some of the videos I do link like a free workout template if you're interested. But truthfully, you probably don't need it. Like, if you're doing your own research and like you actually are committed to this journey, you are going to learn a lot, and you are going to improve and progress a lot further than like the rest of the people. Imagine a girl that you have a crush in your school right now, and every time you walk past her, she's like kinda, you can tell she's like not really interested in you. She's like, but then in your mind you're coping, hugging your pillow to sleep, like thinking about her, that girl. Now imagine after you've put in 6 months of hard work in the gym, and then you actually start to see like your body shape into like a V taper, like a upside down triangle. Then the next time when you walk down onto the corridor of your school, you walk past her, and then now she's actually holding your eye contact, and she's like getting kind of like, you can tell she's kind of attracted to you now that you have this body. So that's what I want for you. Like, if you can really imagine that scene, that is what going to the gym gets you. Like, attraction from girls. Yeah, it does, bro. Like, trust me. Yeah, I understand the pain and like the feelings that you get as a skinny, weak guy, and it's totally normal to feel like that, because as a man you shouldn't be feeling weak and skinny and low testosterone. So the fact that you've watched this entire video and you gave it like your full attention, and hopefully you took like the action step that I've said in this video, props to you, bro. Like, I respect that you take like the time out of your day to watch this kind of content instead of like the fast editing dopamine that you can get from like shorts or like YouTube reels. So really respect to you for doing that. And yeah, once again, like, if you really want to like change your body like fast, and you don't want to go through like the bullshit of shit YouTube videos that don't actually get you any results, then click the first link in the description right now. It's basically like, if you're a skinny guy and you want to get to your dream physique, like, this link is like perfect for you. Like, joining this, it will basically be so effortless for you to get to your dream result, which is what you want, right? Like, the visualization that I gave you just now about the girl, the crush in your school, you basically get that within like 3 months. So yeah, thanks for watching.